If you truly want to learn anything 10x faster, you must first understand one powerful truth. Learning is not about intelligence, talent, or even time. It is about strategy, focus, and emotional state. Many of the world's highest achievers, including peak performance experts like Tony Robbins, often emphasize that success is less about resources and more about resourcefulness. The same applies to learning. The difference between someone who struggles for months and someone who masters a skill in weeks is not IQ, it's approach. Today, I'm going to break down 3 simple but powerful steps that can transform the way you learn anything, whether it's a new language, coding, public speaking, business skills, or even personal development. The first step to learning 10x faster is to build absolute clarity and purpose before you start. Most people begin learning with a vague intention. They say, I want to learn English, or I want to learn trading, or I want to get better at communication. But vague goals produce vague results. Your brain is like a GPS system. If you enter a blurry destination, it cannot calculate the fastest route. But when your goal is specific and emotionally charged, your mind becomes laser-focused. Instead of saying, I want to learn English, say, I want to confidently hold a 15-minute conversation in English within 60 days. That clarity immediately changes your behavior. Now you can break that outcome into smaller, measurable skills. Clarity removes confusion, and confusion is the biggest enemy of speed. But clarity alone is not enough. You must attach strong emotional reasons to your goal. The brain learns faster when emotion is involved. Think about moments in your life when you were embarrassed, excited, or deeply motivated. You remember those experiences vividly because emotion wires learning into your nervous system. If you want to learn something quickly, you need to ask yourself, why must I learn this? What will happen if I don't? What opportunities will open if I do? When your reasons are strong, procrastination becomes weak. You stop negotiating with yourself. Instead of saying, I'll start tomorrow, you say, I must start now. Emotion fuels action, and action accelerates mastery. The second step to learning anything 10x faster is focused. Immersion instead of scattered effort. Most people learn in a distracted state. They watch tutorials while scrolling social media. They read books while checking notifications. They study for 10 minutes, then take a 20-minute break. This fragmented attention kills speed. Deep learning requires deep focus. When you immerse yourself fully in a subject for a defined period, your brain creates stronger neural connections. This is why people learn languages faster when they move to another country. They are forced into immersion. Their survival depends on it. You don't need to move countries, but you can create your own immersion environment. For example, if you are learning coding, dedicate a 60 to 90-minute block daily with 0 distractions. Turn off notifications. Put your phone in another room. Close unnecessary tabs. Tell your family you are unavailable during that time. When you protect your focus, your learning multiplies. Research consistently shows that multitasking reduces cognitive performance. The brain does not truly multitask. It switches tasks rapidly, and each switch drains mental energy. By committing to deep, uninterrupted practice, you eliminate that loss. 1 hour of intense focus can be more powerful than 4 hours of distracted study. Immersion also means applying what you learn immediately. Passive consumption is slow learning. Active creation is fast learning. If you read about public speaking, record yourself giving a speech. If you study marketing, create a mock campaign. If you learn a new language, speak from day one, even if you make mistakes. Mistakes are not signs of failure. They are feedback signals. Each mistake teaches your brain what to adjust. People who try to avoid mistakes learn slowly because they stay in theory mode. People who embrace mistakes learn rapidly because they enter practice mode. The third step to mastering anything, 10x faster, is strategic repetition and feedback. Repetition alone is not enough. You can repeat a mistake for years and never improve. But deliberate repetition, focused on improvement, creates exponential growth. After every practice session, ask yourself 3 questions. What did I do well? What needs improvement? What will I change next time? This simple reflection turns experience into progress. Without reflection, experience becomes routine. Join online communities. Ask for critiques. The faster you correct errors, the faster you grow. Avoiding feedback slows. Learning because blind spots remain. Invisible, another powerful technique within this. Third step is spaced repetition. Instead of cramming information in one session, review it at strategic intervals. Close the book and explain the concept out loud. Teach it to an imaginary audience. Teaching forces clarity. If you can explain something simply, you truly understand it. Third, use deliberate repetition with feedback and reflection. These steps are simple, but they are not easy. They require discipline. They require commitment. But the reward is speed and confidence. Imagine learning a skill in 3 months that normally takes a year. Imagine building momentum instead of frustration. When you learn faster, you gain an unfair advantage. Opportunities open, confidence rises. Your identity shifts from someone who tries to someone who masters. And identity is powerful. When you see yourself as a fast learner, you approach new challenges differently. You stop doubting your ability and start trusting your system. Remember, speed does not mean rushing blindly. It means removing inefficiencies. It means focusing only on what truly matters. It means eliminating distractions, clarifying goals, and seeking feedback consistently. Most people stay average because they rely on motivation. High performers rely on systems. When your learning becomes system-driven instead of mood-driven, consistency replaces inconsistency. There will be days when you feel stuck, days when progress seems slow, but progress compounds. Small daily improvements, repeated over weeks, create massive results. Do not underestimate the power of 1% better each day. Over time, that 1% becomes transformation. Learning faster is not magic, it is mechanics. It is understanding how your brain works and aligning your habits accordingly. So start today. Choose one skill. Define your exact outcome. Create your immersion schedule. Practice actively. Seek feedback. Reflect. Repeat. Within weeks, you will notice something powerful. You are not just learning faster. You are thinking differently. And when your thinking changes, your future changes. Learning anything 10x faster is not about being extraordinary. It is about being intentional. Clarity, immersion, and feedback, 3 simple steps. Apply them consistently, and you will unlock levels of growth you once thought were impossible.